Possibly the best coin making opportunity we've had all year is going to be this week with the state of the market. But your content schedule for this week, there's a lot of stuff in here, but some of it is a little bit of fluff, aka of course today, season 2, we're getting a reveal stream tomorrow night. For that, I'll have a video out on that. Hispanic Heritage Month, Team of the Week, Unstoppable, which looks to be a one-part program, Competitive Field Pass, Release 2, and Legends. Your AKAs for this week are very, very good cards. We've got Vernon Davis, the Duke, 88 speed, and he does get tight end apprentice, the first to do so. He is the best tight end in the game and will be the best tight end in the game for probably a few weeks. The other player, the defensive player this week, Marlon Humphrey, aka Fruit Punch, doesn't hit the deep in threshold, which is 90 or 92 zone coverage on his archetype, but still all around a top 3 corner in the game, very comparable to Charles Woodson. As a result, with these AKAs actually being really good cards, the 86 AKA market has gone to the moon. They're at around 125k at the moment, with the full cards going for 700k plus. Even me, I made a mistake this morning. I sold my Vernon Davis and my Marlon Humphreys for around 600k. Just thought their market would kept going down with the special offer in the store, but nope, they have risen all the way to 700k. If you want extended coverage of the market and how I make my coins, subscribe to the Coin Bible exclusively on Team Get Lucky, link in the description. But you'll notice my coins are in the gutter, but there's a valid reason for that. And I'll be honest, if your coins aren't in the gutter right now, you're not doing the market correctly. You're doing something wrong, because there was the best offer we've gotten this entire year, 2,800 points for pretty much $100. It was a 75% off offer, $100 bundle available in the store, and it took training and put it from the mid 40s down to the low 30s. We thought the market crash last Monday was really, really good for the high-end cards. Well, this was the market crash that dropped the training market drastically, and even still now, you can buy 87 overalls in the mid to low 90s, which is in the low 30s per training. And if we take a look at my binder, it is absolutely nasty. One thing you notice, I have sold off my team, or the majority of my team. The reasoning for that is I'm not going to be playing head-to-head for at least a week and a half to 2 weeks, because there's no MCS ladder events or anything for me to play. And right now is a great time to have extra coins to work on the market. So I'm taking a little break from head-to-head, sold my team, and I'm planning on buying it back in a week and a half, 2 weeks down the line. I would only sell your team if you're prepared to not play head-to-head for at least 2 weeks. But you'll notice tons of 87s in the binder, tons of 86s in the binder, and I even still have Legends that I bought this weekend, the 83s and the 80s to pre-build those, as well as some 82 and 86 overall Team of the Week cards for those sets on Wednesday. So let's talk about those investments, the reasoning behind them, the prices I'm trying to pay for each individual card type. Starting out with 87s, this one is fairly simple. One, they're really, really good training, right? Under 35 per, that equals out to the mystery pack being under 30,000 coins cost. I think it's actually 27,000 if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty much the cheapest the mystery pack has been since it first released. We were opening up mystery packs for the mystery pack rollover a few weeks ago for like 33 to 35k, and I still made a ton of coins. So these 87s are a dual investment. It's a little bit long term. I'm buying them, one, for the mystery pack rollover, which again, the overall boost will not be this week. I don't expect 90 overalls to be this Thursday, but rather the following Thursday, when we are expected to get most feared content. So yes, mystery pack rollover for next week, and as well, they should be used in most feared sets because they're 90 overalls. They should require, if we've seen anything from BA this year, they should require 87 overalls, any 87 overalls for those sets. And well, that value of that set goes out to be 475k to 450k if you're buying them from 90 to 95k. And to me, for the first 90 overall cards in the game, most feared's gotta be some pretty good champions. Pretty good. If we look back to 86 overalls, the first time they were used in sets this past month, they went from 100k to 170k on reveal, and then they settled at 135k the first day when they released Gridiron Guardians Power 1. Again, buying these guys for the low 90s is super safe, because worst comes to worst, we could just do the mystery pack rollover cheese, and yeah, you can buy them for low 90s right now. Next up, 86 overalls. This one, very similar. We did get a Thursday content. I didn't know if we were getting Thursday content this week. We did. Unstoppable promo. They should still be 89 overalls. And hey, If they're 90 overalls, well, we have 87 overalls for that too. But most likely they're 89 overalls, and they will require 86 overalls of any kind for their set, because we've seen that consistently on every Thursday program. You can buy these guys right now for under 64, 63K. They were around 60K over the weekend, 60K earlier today, but they have risen a little bit since that special offer got removed. But still, even buying at 65K, you're doing a set, or you're pre-building an 89 overall unstoppable set potentially for 325K. 325K. Really, 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 really cheap. Really cheap. And again, worst comes to worst, and they aren't involved in sets on Thursday, you're buying these again for like 35 to 37 per training wise. You could always just hold these cards until next week and do the mystery pack rollover. If you want to, try to focus on buying 86 legends, because at least you could use those to pre-build those sets on Saturday. But yeah, like core sets, core elites, gridiron guardians, 86 legends. Again, you can't really buy 86 AKAs anymore. Maybe 86 team of the weeks have a special offer, and those go down to 65K. But yeah, 86s, pretty much I try to buy them under 63K. That's been my target price, because they aren't that hard to get at that price. Next up is just the legend investments, I would say. And again, with legend investments, only make these and only buy these cards if you are going to be on in the morning on Saturday, because even though 80 overall legends actually went up technically on Saturday, but 83 overalls and 86 overalls were cheaper to buy on Saturday than throughout the middle of the week, right? I was buying 83 overalls at 20K, 86s at like 75K. But the thing is I was able to be on in the morning. And when I was on in the morning, I did like 15 Paul Krause sets and still made like 50 to 75K per set after tax from pre-building. I got rid of all of my 83s, all of my 86 legends, and about 80% of my 80 overall legends. Completely liquidated them in like 30 to 45 minutes Saturday morning. And then what did I do again over the weekend? Rebought those 83 legends, this time for 15K, and 80 overall legends for under 6,000 coins, and now 86 legends for under 65,000 coins. You can pre-build the entirety of a legend set minus the new 86 overall piece for 250K. So realistically, the new 86 piece isn't going to be more than 150K, I would say, just because 86 overalls can't be that expensive. You're looking at being able to pre-build the new legend sets on Saturday for 400K or less. And I don't want to jinx it or anything, but we are a little bit overdue for a quarterback legend. And it might be the first quarterback to get the fearless ability, and that would be very, very important. We haven't gotten a quarterback or receiver, I guess you could say, since Calvin Johnson, Michael Vick. I would say we'd get a tight end, but we just got Vernon Davis, although EA has shown to release duplicate positions over 1 week, like left tackle. But we're due on offense, right? We just got an offensive lineman. We got a running back, I think. Wait, did we get a running back recently? I'm trying to remember. No, we haven't gotten a running back recently. We're due for a really... Oh, no, Walter Payton, we did. We're due for a really good quarterback and a really good receiver for the legend side of the ball. And then defensively, even though we just got a safety, I think we got a D lineman or a linebacker one of the previous weeks. We're kind of overdue for a cornerback. We haven't got that since Charles Woodson, so could be a really, really big legend week, and you could pre-build. This is the cheapest we'll probably ever be able to pre-build a full legend, even a full champion on Thursday, maybe this entire year. Probably, again, this is the best, because of the market being this cheap, this is the best opportunity to make coins probably up until Blitz in terms of, like, look at AKAs this past week. You could have bought those for under 80K over the weekend. We were buying some of them for 85K last week. They're going for 130 right now because they made the champions good. It is a little bit reliant on EA releasing good content, but when they do release that good content, man, we make bank. And we're about invested in almost every single type of content they are releasing this week. Like, even I have Team of the Weeks that I've been buying for 75K over the weekend. I have the entire Team of the Week pre-built set for like less than 350K. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have in my binder. I'm continuously trying to buy all those types of cards. I would say I'm probably prioritizing buying 86s right now, because I'll be able to liquidate those first on Thursday, then try to shift my focus into the legend pre-building and the 87 overalls. The problem is I don't expect 87 overalls to stay this cheap. They are probably, because the minute we get a decent training offer, again, one thing I guess I forgot to mention in the bulk of this video, Reduxes. We're probably getting Reduxes for 87 and 88 LTDs on Wednesday with the new season. So if you have any of those cards, make sure you sell those. but like we could get a random Redux training offer in the store on Wednesday, and training is going to go right back up to 45.50 per, and you're not going to be able to buy these 87s and 86s for this cheap. So there's a reason I'm broke. It's because the minute I get coins, I am going and buying something on the market because there's just so much to buy for just absurdly cheap prices. So yeah, I guess that's if you want to get one message from this Market Monday, is that if you have coins, you should be spending them on something right now because the market is so cheap and there's really no way you can go wrong buying anything in this market other than buying like Vernon Davis, Marlon Humphrey today, and I guess you could say 88 LTDs. But that's really all for this video. All I wanted to talk about, man, there's just so many stuff. There's so much stuff to buy. I will have a video out tomorrow night when they review the Season 2 info, the Comp Pass info, and we also are getting the Team of the Week reveals tomorrow night. So a little bit of an old school reveal video on in the evening, so be on the lookout for that, and I'll probably give a market update then too, although nothing's really going to change unless we get some, maybe we get like a TVP, for example, for Season 2, and training goes to the moon. We'll see. But that's all for this video. Comment if you have any questions, like if you've enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, peace.